And therefore, the bounty has been put out. You see, when I stepped in this arena tonight here, I was one step ahead of you, Aussie. Now it's time for you to try and catch up. Because Old School and the Rising Sun are on the prowl. They're around this arena, and you don't know exactly where they're going to be, because at any moment in time when you're walking along, you better make sure that your eyes are staring one behind you and one in front of you, because you never know when or where the four is going to attack.
You think I was gonna sit around and wait for them boys to come after me? Oh no, Scott Chambers. I walked on into the Rising Sun's locker room, and with the sheer terror of look on that kid's face, I smashed him over the head several times with the chair. And I used my bare hands and beat the living shit out of that kid. Don't you move, bitch. And it seems that the four became three, and now has just become two. Hammer, if it was up to me, this would be on the line. Make no mistake about it. But if you think you or any member of that four worries me, you've got another thing coming.
You think you're the man. The fans love you. Everybody's chanting Aussie's name, but you actually are nothing more than a paperweight. That's exactly what you are. The Art Society needs someone. The fans love to hold that championship to keep this championship relevant, and they chose you. But sooner rather than later, the hammer will come down. Because I am the hammer from the north. I am the great white hope. And I will come down, Aussie. And I will defeat you at its very first trend, one-on-one, no bullshit.
Tonight is about teaching you a lesson in respect, and a lesson where I will teach you that it's time to pop that titty out of your mouth and stand on your own 2 feet, Hammer.
They failed the four, and therefore tonight, I guarantee you one thing, the four is going to show the whole world why we are here to take over arts of wrestling. The whole world is going to know that you are nothing more than the man that I say you are.
The Foul Mouth Aussie will get to team up with the Iron Bison, as they both are united by hate. And united by their hate of the four. Yep, Iron Bison teams up with the Elite Champion Foul Mouth Aussie. They will take on the four. 2 men who we were supposed to.
Well, I guess Old School and Rising Sun learned the hard way. You see, to be a member of the four, you have to be the most elite. To be the member of the four, you have to be willing to go above and beyond the call of duty, to do whatever it takes. And you see, the blood that still drips from the barbs on this barbed wire is a result of failing the four.
I see you for the man you really are.
You may have misguided Tony the Hammer Morrison into thinking he was being driven to the light, or Tony the Hammer Morrison, you have been plummeted, plunged deep into the darkness, and what lies in that darkness is a demon named the Iron Bison.
Little bitch, known as the Iron Bison. Iron Bison, you coming running in at the right time when all the fans are chanting your little name, coming in looking like a little Terminator, some cyborg, dumb looking shit. You see, Scott Chambers and I, we don't need to sit there and put great videos up to make us look
Damn
good.
right, bro.
We can show up in front of this camera like we do every damn week. We don't take breaks. There is no days off for the four.
After the Iron Bison has his fun. And Scotty Chambers, if it's you walking down that aisle, well then maybe I'll have a little bit of fun.
I forgot the rental folks.
I think I'm ready to go.
Blood will spill and bones will break. Well. Oh, of course. It looks like it's a good thing your old pal, the Crippler, got here when I did. You have just been formally introduced to the newest member of the most vicious, the most powerful, and the most destructive faction in promo wrestling today.
Hello, Art Society. Welcome to the second ever episode of AOW Trend. Before I kick off the show, I just wanted to acknowledge if you guys follow the Archie Wrestling, Archie Wrestling Facebook page, or if you're on our website, you'll be able to follow them. We broke the news that Family Bizzzness' pub, his bar, was destroyed by a fire. I just wanted to clarify, I wanted to go out there that the fire has nothing to do with the wildfires going on in Australia. And I'm talking about that. I'm going to take the opportunity to send my thoughts, my love, all my positive energy to the people of Australia. I hope this is something that you guys can pull through, and maybe the world can help you pull through your own thoughts and wishes. So, just so everybody knows, if you're in Australia and you're watching, just know that the Art of Wrestling definitely has Australia in his thoughts and all the positive energy out there. And we send all the positive energy and love, as well as we do to the Family Bizzzness with the whole bar situation. Hopefully, as time progresses, we'll get more information on that. I can let you know that Foulmouth Aussie and his family are okay. And this something that just happened to his bar. So again, more information as we get it. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. But moving on. As they said, the show has got to commence. The show's got to go forward so we can entertain you. We have tonight AOW Trend. We got 2 big matches. Finally, I don't know if you guys have followed the Profits of Madness and the Family Bizzzness. They've been having a war of words for quite a few months now. They were supposed to go one-on-one, I believe, at Martial Law. That didn't happen for personal reasons on the Family Bizzzness side. But nonetheless, it's finally going to happen here tonight. AOW Trend 1, 2-on-2, maybe. Balance is pretty unpredictable. Finally, the Profits of Madness going against the Family Bizzzness here tonight on AOW Trend. Doomsayer, he got into a bit of a spat with the Men of Mayhem, the Assassin, and Ace Dalton. He was going one-on-one against the Assassin, Ace Dalton in fear. That didn't go too well. For Doomsday. So he tries to exact revenge here tonight as he goes one-on-one with the other Man of Mayhem that he didn't go one-on-one with last time. He'll go one-on-one from tonight with Ace Dalton. So they're going one-on-one. That match should be pretty intense, especially after what happened. Let's see how this evolves. And aside of those 2 big matches here on AOW Trend, I do have an exclusive interview with Switchblade himself, who's home via satellite in New Zealand. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, Switchblade? Kind of want to just cut to the chase because we didn't see you on Monday night. I thought that you would be there. I thought that you'd be eager to challenge David Diamond for the United Nations Championship, being that you couldn't challenge him. Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Obviously, David Diamond wasn't in the building, but then this time around, you're not in the building, so I'm just curious as to where your whereabouts at Monday night. I was just curious as to why weren't you at Monday night?
Why didn't I show up? Why didn't I show up and challenge Diego for the United Nations title? Perhaps I was vulnerable, David. Arts of wrestling. Perhaps vulnerability is about showing up and being seen. Right, Diego? I mean, it's tough. And Diego knows it's tough. Especially when we're terrified about what people might say or think. I didn't show up because I don't care what people say or think.
Now, you've been chasing the United Nations Championship for quite a while now, and there's always seemed to be some kind of controversy behind the chase. 9 out of 10 times it has something to do with David Diamond taking a shortcut, easy way out, or being protected by Jay Vega. Are you being treated fairly in this situation?
No, I don't think I got a fair shot, and I don't think I will get a fair shot. But that's because I am the perfect protagonist to the story. You, Diego, are just a cabin boy, and I am First Lieutenant Bly on the HMS Bounty, because there will be a mutiny, Diego. Stop running, son. Because it's 2020 and I'm switched on. Your obvious attempts, Diego, to ignore me, and perhaps you too, Vega, they won't stop me. They won't stop me from trying to get your attention. Because sometimes steel is brighter than a diamond. And that's because we have a lot more to prove.
There you have it. Switchblade being as intense as only Switchblade can be. You can imagine the Switchblade hopefully will be here, or hopefully will be there at Monday Night Night this coming Monday, maybe to get to the bottom of this. Can Switchblade finally get his United Nations Championship title shot in a fair manner? We shall see. Hopefully, Ross, this Monday. I didn't get to ask him before he left off screen if he's going to be there Monday, so we'll see. But nonetheless, folks, Switchblade still pursuing David Diamond. If you're watching, you're not out the woods yet, buddy. But anywho, we got a great show for you tonight. AOW Trend. Guys, let's get right to the action. AOW Trend, we kick up the show. Ace Dalton, Doomsayer, one-on-one. That match is next.
Doomsay! Wherefore art thou, Doomsay? Oh, there you are, down below. Let me reach on down and pull you up onto the main stage and make you relevant, son. Oh, but I hold gold. Yeah, not here in AOW you don't, do you? No. You might be the biggest minnow in the mud puddle where you hold that title. But what happens when you mud skip your way into the pond? You find out that there's bigger fish ready to gobble you up. And that's exactly what's happened to you, ain't it? Even in my absence, you have failed to grasp glory. So you can't even blame it on being stuck in my shadow, can you? No. But that's all right, Doomsay. You want to be a big fish? I'll make you famous. You could be a big fish all you want. Just know that you're face to face with the biggest, baddest bull shark in the pond. You and me, no stranger to each other. No, we've met around the world a time or two, haven't we? Yeah, and more often than not, you've been a pile of lifeless meat laying at my feet, looking up in defeat at the O's up around the world. And we're going to continue that trend right here in AOW. You'd better be ready. Come with everything you got. And then some. I hope you bring a lunch. 'Cause it's going to be a long day, boy. And a cold one in hell. Before you ever get the pin over me in AOW. You're nothing but a speed bump in the way of me and the assassin as we are steamrolling our way to the tag team championships. You're nothing but chum standing in my way, you champion, as I am prepared to grab a singles title of my own in the only place that matters, right here in AOW. So get ready to continue your losing trend, boy. Get ready to continue You're losing trend against me. We're coming. Doomsay.
You know, it's kind of funny that it's called the trend tonight, right? Because you know what's going to be trending? Doomsday. You know why it's going to be trending? Because it's going to be my day of celebration, of destruction upon whoever steps into the ring with me, which tonight is Ace Dalton with the assassin by his side. No surprise there, because they are cowards. They know that Ace Dalton, he can walk around being as scary as he wants, you know, looking as scary as he is. I could dismantle his face and the doctors are going to thank me for what I do to him in that ring. Everyone else is going to thank me too, you know. It's the stuff that I want to do to both of those men, inside and outside of the ring, with multiple weapons, with these hands, beating their faces till they're black and blue. You know, the beatdown that they deserve, especially Ace for interfering in the match, you know. I mean, I know I took my step outside, knocked them both down, and then it became a double disqualification, and they wanted to end the night on their terms, correct? With that double choke slam, it must have felt real nice beating down one person, because you know that neither one of you, one-on-one, can fight me alone in that ring. Everybody knows that, because you guys are cowards. See, every single chance I know that when I knock down Ace Dalton, I get the pinfall, or I'm starting to make him tap, that the assassin's going to come in and try to distract the referee, right? Or pull him out. That's what he's going to do, huh? But see, what's going to happen is that this beatdown is going... It's going to scare the assassin. It's going to frighten him. See, Halloween is going to come early this year. Besides dismantling Ace's face to make it look prettier, there's true terror in the assassin's eyes. He's going to see me take his buddy apart. He's not going to want to do anything, because he will be frozen in fear. Doomsday is what's going to be trending, like I said. So come on down to the ring, fight me. I will break you both, even if it's just me alone. Everybody has their doomsday.
trail where the blood ran. 'Cause I'm a bad man, I'm a bad man, taking my time in the killing fields, ripping the cover from the cell seal. Yeah, I'm a bad man. trail with the blood red. 'Cause I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Taking my time in the killing fields, ripping the cover from the cell and seal. Yeah, I'm a bad man.
Happy New Year's, Arts of Wrestling. The Family Bizzzness is here, and there's nothing no one in the locker room can do about it. The arts of wrestling trending. We are going to trend to 2020 with a bang. And I just want to say this. Madman Joe, you know you've been up and down the wrestling ring with the most phenomenal wrestler and knockout artist, Mr. Blair Andre Dillon, better known as BAD. And then you, Bishop Devontae D, you know what happened to you last week when you put your hands on me. You call them bear claws. I call them honey buns. You stuffing your fat face with them. And you know, Mr. RBI gave you a home run hit that busted that skull right open after you put your hands on the Don of professional wrestling. Now, I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to let Blair Andre Dillon take over. Tell him bad.
Prophets of Madness, when will you guys learn? The family business is exactly what we said we are. We are the roughest, toughest, meanest tag team around. Oh yeah, you guys tried to separate us with one-on-one matches. How'd that go for you, huh? I don't think it went too well. Just ask your boy, Madman Joe. And Bishop Devontae D, a.k.a. Grimace. Wipe some of that off your face there. Looks like you had some Vaseline and sprayed some water on it or something. I don't know. You're supposed to be representing the brass championship. Get it together, brother. And when you do get it together, you walk on down to the ring. Because myself and the home run hitter, Mr. RBI, and Bounce will be waiting for you. Madman Joe, are you really sure that you have a tag team partner? Because from where I'm standing and from what all the artists have witnessed, you better watch your back even more. Bishop Devontae D, you and I, we have words on words upon words. But when you step into that ring with the family business, it's nothing personal. It'll always be business. And by business, I mean the family business winning. 1, 2, 3. Tell him, RBI.
AOW. Happy New Year's. 2019 was a great ride for the family business. 2020, it only just begun. AOW, I see that you have an event. Trend. And when you say trend, we are trending. The family biz all over the world, nationwide, because we are the best wrestlers. We are the greatest talkers. We are the apocalypse of this industry, and nobody can stop this. And I see we are in the main event against Prophets of Madness. And I've been waiting for this for a long, long time. And now it's happening. Madman Joe, you're a bomb. You're a loser. And my partner, David Flores, all over you. He dogs you. No words. You're a punk. And you can't top this. And as for you, Bishop Devontae D,
Last week, I punished you. I annihilated you. And you put your hands on the Don of Wrestling, our manager, Bounce. And that was a no-no. You are a paper champion. And you ain't worthy of being that champion. You a loser. You can't beat me. You are done and wham, pop. Bishop, Madman Joe, get ready because we're going to break every bone out your bodies. And when we said and done with you, we're going to feed you to the cats and dogs. And they're going to have a feast out of you two jokers. Y'all actors. Y'all deserve Oscars. And Bishop, Madman Joe, it ain't personal. It's just business. Ha!
Family Bizzzness. Bounce. B.A.D. Mr. R. B.I. You are about to go face to face with two of the most dangerous entities in the arts of wrestling. You are about to step inside of the ring against the prophets of madness. Bounce. You're lucky that you just got clotheslined over the top rope. Because I guarantee you this. The next time you step through those ropes will be your last time. Because you think that Bishop is all humming, singing, dancing, squaring up and all. But you see, you have no idea what I'm capable of. You see, you found out just a little bit of the damage that this big brown bear can cause. Mr. RBI, oh, I owe you one. Big time. And you're gonna get yours soon, and very soon. 20 staples in my head. You think that's all it's gonna take to stop me from getting my hands on you? I don't care if Bad and RBI is in my way. I will run them over myself. But you see, I got some backup tonight. I got the monstrous, the maniacal, the malicious Madman Joe in my corner. So the prophets of madness are gonna deliver a prophecy of pain. And it's going to be the end of the family business. Bounce, you want to talk about my bear paws being honey buns. You want to talk about my fat face. You can make all the fat jokes that you want. But let me tell you this. Step foot in that ring again. And I promise you, me and the madman will drop you where you stand. And as for you, BAD, RBI, we're not here to dance. We're not here to square up. We're here for a war. So family business,
It's time for us to fight. The question is, are you ready for what the POM is about to do? See you tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen of the arts of wrestling, it is I, Madman Joe, one half of the Prophets of Madness, and tonight the Prophets of Madness have an opportunity to settle the score with the Family Bizzzness. With all the shenanigans they've been trying to pull in other people because they know very damn well that they can't get the job done on their own. It has been proven that the Family Bizzzness can't take on the Prophets of Madness head on. No team in the arts of wrestling have been able to take on the Prophets of Madness head on. And I don't see anyone or any team able to do it. So Family Bizzzness of Mr. BAD and Bounce. I don't know how many times that me and the Bishop have to tell you, you two sorry punks, that there is nothing that me and the Bishop would do to make sure to put you guys down on your backs where you belong, staring up at that mat. But now that there's going to be no side interference, and it's going to be the Prophets of Madness handling the business of the Family Bizzzness once and for all. So ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because the Family Bizzzness is going to receive a painful prophecy. Brought to you by the Arts of Wrestling future heavyweight tag team champions, the Prophets of Madness. So Bishop, get ready and let them have it, because we're going to welcome the Family Bizzzness to the Madhouse.
Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the So tell me, Avi, do I have your attention now?